Hi, this is Mark, and today we'll have a short course about customer service, and I'll see you after the intro. Alright, welcome back guys. Now we'll talk about what is customer service, what are things that we have to expect, and the course that we have to improve, and the skills that we need to acquire being a customer service. And let's start with this very short presentation that I provided to you. Every business needs a good customer service, meaning to say customer service are the one who interacts with consumers. They're the frontliners. They represents the business. Okay, so I just prepared the top 4 principles that you may acquire as a customer service. So we'll talk about one by one about these things. Okay, so first, know what customer consider to be a good customer service. What are their expectation, and you must learn how to approach, and you must know why this customer are calling, or why this customers sending an email, or why this customer are chatting, and you must know what are the things that they want, so you must better understand their needs. Alright, so second on my list, take time to find out customers' expectations. So active listening is one major factor that you have to improve. You must always listen to your customer. First, why are they complaining? Why are they calling customer service? And what's the problem, and what's the concern that they want to be resolved? And of course, once you have all this information, you have to resolve this as much as possible in a timely manner. Third, follow up on both positive and negative feedback you receive. So do not, as much as possible, do not argue with the customer. So let them be to vent all the situation that they have, all the concern. So in that way, you can empathize, you can acknowledge the situation, and give assurance that you are the right person that can resolve and help them. And last, ensure that you consider customer service in all aspects of your business. So since you're the frontliner, you represent the company, so you act like the owner of the business. So if you lose consumers because you have a bad customer service, you'll lose the business as well. So that's the basic principles that I can share to you about customer service, or about being a good customer service. Now we'll talk about the 4 things to remember for being a good customer service. These are the skills that you have to acquire, that you have to improve. First, communication skills. So you're not just simply talking to a customer. You have to have a personal connection. So in that way, you can communicate properly. You can better understand what the customer needs, wants to your product. Be attentive. Give 100% attention to your customer. So in that way, they will feel important. Once they feel that importance, you're building trust. Not just you, but to the customer and to the business that you're offering to them. Be polite and patient. So as much as possible, make them feel that you are the best person that can help them on their situation. So do not argue. Just take your time to listen to their concern. If the customer is rude, if they're agitated, just stay calm and listen. And finally, you must be a good learner. So every day you must learn new things, so you can apply in a daily basis, so you can easily achieve your goals. You can finish your tasks in a timely manner, and not just that, you'll have a complete positive attitude to your work. Now we will talk about the various kinds of customer service that is available online. In virtual professions, there are only 3 kinds of customer service: phone, email, and chat supports. In this tutorial, we will offer insight about these 3 types of customer support. The workflow of each service are shown in this diagram. So as you can see, we have this chat. Customer just click the chat button, they will get an answer to a live representative. Same thing with the phone support. So the customer dial the phone number and wait for a human to talk and get an answer. And for the email support, They will send an email, tries to explain the issue clearly, and wait for a few days and get an answer. So we'll dig deeper after this one, and we'll talk about the disadvantages and advantages of each support. In this presentation, I'll give just only a simple overview and simple explanation what are the roles of each support for email, for phone, and for chat. And we'll dig deeper what are differences from each other and what are the pros and cons. Usually there's two kinds of phone support, which is the inbound and the outbound calls. So inbound calls, you're the one who receive calls from the customers, and outbound calls mean to say you're the one who make contact to the customers. For the past 6 years, I handled phone support as a customer service with various accounts like billing, technical support, sales, and retention. So on a daily basis, I receive calls like 30 up to 80 calls with different people with different background. So my advice and tips, just always listen to your customer. So in that way, they will give you trust and you will build connection over the phone. So the advantage of this kind of support, usually company offers 24/7 for customer service, and you can resolve the issue in a real time, and customer can bring up or open up a different kind of concerns since you're still on the line. And also phone support can give proper education and proper instruction to the customer, and not just that, you're just only catering one call at the same time. The cons of this support, usually the connection. If you have a very poor connection, it will gives a bad impression to the customers. Same thing, vice versa. If the customer have a bad connection on their phone, they will be aggravated as well, because there are times the customer have to wait like more than 30 minutes just to have a live person to talk with. Another thing that may lead to disadvantages of this support is the environment. If the environment that you have is noisy or loud, customers kindly hesitant, and they will have like distrust that your operation is legitimate. And other factor that you may consider is the behavior of the customer. So I mentioned a while ago that I've been in a customer support for 6 years. So I handled different kind of people, different kind of personality. So you must prepare yourself for those kind of things. For those customers who don't want to talk with a live representative, they can simply use the chat support. So they can go to the website or download the application and just simply click the chat icon, and they will get a live chat representative. When I was in a technical support, I handled chat. I can chat up to 6 people at the same time. All I need to do is to arrange my templates for a certain question or inquiries, and it's all I have to do is just simply copy paste them and answer the customer in a timely manner as well. The advantage of a customer support, you can handle multiple customers at the same time. Just prepare your script or your template properly, so in that way you can answer all the inquiries or the questions of the customer in real time. Another thing is you don't have to worry about your background, and you can work remotely properly. The cons of this chat support, some customers are frustrated with the scripted responses. So as much as possible, make it personal, because it will lead to a bad customer experience. Another thing, since you are chatting with multiple customers, there are times that you're missing communication with the other one. So my tip is just be organized with your templates. Be just as much as possible, you can use some shortcut keys to find the right templates or right answer, like Control F to find the right resolution. For those customers who just want asynchronous communication, they usually use email. They use this method of email messaging for those people who don't want to wait for a couple of minutes just to have a live representative, or for those people who doesn't want to type their responses over chat, So this is the right support that they can use. The advantage of email support, you can exchange information with your customer, and also you can make a follow-up at the customer's convenience time. The downside of this kind of service, like chat support, you're using templates and also scripts, and some customers are frustrated with this kind of responses. So do make it very personal, and also the response take longer than the customer's expectation. So once you receive an email, as much as possible, you have to make a reply with your customer. Working in a customer service involves adapting to changes in the environment. Varying levels of stress and the risk of burnout is a daily thing. Developing mental toughness allows your customer service person to operate at their highest level under pressure, while remaining calm and resilient to setbacks and errors. A customer service representative supports customers by providing helpful information, answering questions, and responding to complaints. They're the front line of support for clients and customers, and they help to ensure that customers are satisfied with the products, the services, and the features. As a result, mental preparation is critical in assisting agents in becoming more efficient and productive during working hours. This presentation will discuss the 10 most effective mental preparation tips. First in our list is routine. Your routine can assist both of your emotional and physical health by reducing stress, especially we're in a situation of this pandemic, and how you feel and operate can be influenced by your eating habits. So exercise often as much as possible, and rest and have a proper sleep, and other factors. Number 2, organize your thoughts appropriately, and have a clean working environment will aid the pace of your tasks. Number 3, focus. So you can get rid of distractions. You can drink coffee, drink energy drinks, of course take breaks, your lunch, avoid social media. If you're working at home, stay fueled, prioritize sleep. So after your shift, you can take a rest and set goals and be always mindful. Number 4, think about the results you want to see. Before you set a goal, take a closer look. You may plan ahead, and while you're trying to achieve, and ask yourself the following questions. You can create smart goals, write your goals down, or create an action plan. And you can also create a timeline and take an action, of course. And you can reevaluate and assess your progress. And always remember, you plan to fail, you fail to plan. Of course, do not forget to breathe. It can reduce stress levels in your body, and it's absolutely free. Lower your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, improve diabetic symptoms. It can reduce depressions, better manage your chronic pain, and better regulate your body's reaction to stress and fatigue, and also reduce the possibility of being burnout in your work. Number 6, imagery. You can take some time to consider how far you can go, how far you can stay, and when you see yourself in the future, you can ask yourself what you want to accomplish. Number 7 is emotions. Take a deep breath. Know when to express yourself. You can give yourself some space, and as much as possible, stay away on your negative thoughts, and keep your positive attitude towards your work. Number 8, relaxation. It can reduce stress and the symptoms of mental health conditions like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, and also relaxation also has other related health benefits. Includes lowering your heart rate, blood pressure, and breathing rate, and also it reduces muscle tensions and chronic pain. Number 9, stay positive. Be aware of the good things in your life. Push yourself to do more each day. You can describe yourself and your life with the positive words. Surround yourself with positive people. Always remember, negative minds is contagious. Start meditating every day. Try to not expect results, and try to make other people feel happy. And number 10, be yourself. Don't aim to please someone or others. Don't worry about how others views you, and also learn more about yourself. Appreciate who you are. Be confident with who you are. You can stop being negative about yourself, and as much as possible keep yourself busy. I'll show you my screen and go over the tools that can help you boost your performance. I'm going to start with Grammarly. Grammarly is a free tool for improving your grammar and sentence structure. So I'll show you how to install it and add it as an extension to your Google browser. Alright, so just open a browser, type Grammarly extension for Chrome and click the first one and wait for a couple of seconds. Then here, as you can see, just simply click this button, and the good thing about Grammarly, it will be automatically applied to everything that you are typing in on your computer. So just simply add to Chrome, then add extensions, and add to Chrome. So just click that. So you can see on the bottom part, it's downloading. Grammarly is now already installed in our Chrome browser, and let's try to check if it's already working. So let's write something. And as you can see, this arrow meaning to say Grammarly is working in this email. So I'll write something. There you go. So Grammarly provide an autocorrection for e-commerce and also an article here. So AN. So let's click that, and also spelling. So that's how it works. So for this one, this is for a freemium user, so you can sign up if you want a monthly subscription to have a better grammar structure on your email or on your sentences as well. So that's how Grammarly works. It will improve your structure and sentence writing on your email. You can use this also as a chat support, and that's it. The second application that I want to show to you is one of my favorite. It's Killbot, and you just simply go to killbot.com. Just simply click this one. Killbot will help you to paraphrase or give you much better sentence structure and grammar, and also like Grammarly, it also auto-corrects misspelled words, and also give you the right article, the right punctuation on your sentence. And for those working as an email support, chat support, this is very helpful tools to improve your grammar. Alright, so I will write something, and so in that way you'll be more familiar how it works. So just click this one, the paraphrase. So we'll check what are the auto-correction, or what are the things that we have to improve. So there you go. So it gives the right punctuation, and it also gives you an option to if you want to change something, if your sentence if you want your sentence to be more professional, so you can click this one. So that's Killbot, and as I mentioned a while ago, it really very helpful for those chat support and also for those email support. One of the commonly used tool is the CRM, stands for Customer Relation Management, and Connective is one of those. And for security reason, I can't log in my credentials. So at least I show you how it looks. One tool that you can use also is the Google Drive. It will enable you to do a file sharing. It's a cloud storage, meaning to say you can access your files using your phone, tablet, or any mobile devices. And one tool that you may use is Crisp. You can use this if you're taking calls. It will help you to reduce noise on your background. If you have any issues with your computer, you can use TeamViewer. So your IT have a remote access on your computer to fix something. And you can use Slack, Telegram, Skype, and WhatsApp as one of your means of communication with your team. And our next topic, we will tackle the do's and don'ts as a customer service. Customer service, like any other profession, has its own set of rules to follow. Customer must be satisfied. You must always prioritize their requirements, their wishes. In order to accomplish, there are a few things to keep in mind. Let's go over the do's and don'ts of customer care. Customers are always right, and company cannot survive without them. As a frontliner, you must provide satisfaction, and we will begin with the do's. First, you have to respect the customer. And how? So you have to listen to them, going above and beyond to solve their problem, like doing extra mile. If you already resolved something or about their concern, you may ask if there's anything else, something like that. And be friendly and professional. It's just like you're speaking to your friend, speaking to your family members. And you give time as much as possible. Don't interrupt them where they're talking, if they're say something, and you can call them in their first name. So it's just like you're building personal connection and finding ways to save them time and money. So it's just like providing something that they can take advantage of, and proactively giving information. They need what they need, but they didn't ask for, and thanking them for their business. Second on my list, be honest, and as much as possible be upfront with your customers about the information they require, so you can save time and address their concerns very quickly, and don't be transactional. Third on my list, take responsibility. Take ownership of the customer's problems and complaints rather than blaming them. Another deuce is always put yourselves in customer shoes, to make an effort to imagine how you would feel or act if you were in the same situation as a particular person. You should be kinder when considering others, and put yourself in their shoes once in a while. Last, express gratitude. You can acknowledge the customer, thank them when they do business with you, and exhibit joy and happiness when they reach customer service. Now we'll look at the don'ts. You want to earn consumers' trust as much as possible, and a negative customer service experience will have a significant impact to your business. And here are some examples of don'ts. First don't be indifferent. Acknowledge the customer. The first step consists of acknowledging your customer's indifference. Get permission to question. You have to be sensitive. Next, get the customer's permission to take a little of his time in order to ask a few questions, and the customers might be find useful, and ask questions carefully. And of course, don't be rude. Second, don't make things overly complicated. Make things as simple as possible. When a customer has a complex issue that requires a basic solution, do not overthink. Instead, strive to comprehend the situation before providing answers. Don't treat customers as transactions. Make a personal connections, and be kind and courteous to your customers. Instead, seeing them as transactions, make them feel that they are the driving force behind the company's existence. Don't ignore customers' feedback. When you ignore consumer feedback, you miss the opportunity to make positive improvement to your products and services, make a real connection with actual people, and most importantly, you lose customer entirely. And last, don't be afraid of complaints. If a consumer complains about the items or services you provide, always listen to them. Complaints are necessary for a company's growth, and they provide an opportunity to develop an action plan to improve your services ratings. Now that we know these things, we must always remember that providing value to the services and products that the customers purchase is the key to their happiness. Customers sometimes contact customer care because they are unfamiliar with the products and services they are using. Some people don't realize how important it is for customer service to deliver detailed information to customers. Today, we'll look at how we can help customers in finding answers to their concerns. Knowing and understanding customer needs is the center of every successful business. Whether it sells directly to individuals or other businesses, once you have this knowledge, you can use it to persuade potential and existing customers that buying from you is in their primary best interest. But what if customers have problem with their product and contacting customer service is difficult, or they continually contact customer care with the same issue? What can we do to assist them in addressing their own concerns? So we'll talk about all these things, and just stay tuned and I'll give you all the answers. We'll talk first customer self-service. And customer self-service is support that allows users to find solutions themselves, often through a knowledge-based or automated task management platform. Customer self-service does not require an actual customer representative to assist the user. And do not forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel so that you'll receive daily notification. Thank you so much. Again, this is Mark, and have a good day.